Ocho.
Oh yeah.
You know
So
what
let
I'm
me play this clip. Let me play this clip from Uncle Shannon, who's been at the height of his popularity in the last couple months.
Last month, honestly.
Let me play this clip, man.
Damn, turn him off up, dog.
My bad.
Let me think of somebody else can move the needle. I got
No one.
Beyonce. If, hypothetically speaking, if she went with Jay-Z and not Travis Kelce, let's say, Beyonce.
She not like this. Not like this. These eyes, Ocho. These 8 to 15-year-old eyeballs. Ocho, she.
The same. He had the same feeling.
Ocho.
Yes.
I love Beyonce. Beyonce ain't moving the needle like this chick, Ocho. No.
What? You
tripping, Ocho. This girl,
ask the
she's
chat.
She's the closest thing to moving the needle like Michael Jackson that we've seen. This is it.
So that's at the end of the blaze, and he was talking about Taylor Swift. If y'all didn't know,
The fact that Taylor Swift has been at every Chiefs game for the last few weeks, few months, or whatever.
Yeah, I want to say since like November, September, some shit like that.
Pretty much, the NFL numbers have skyrocketed with Taylor Swift being at the game.
It brought an estimated worth to the Chiefs of $330 million.
Yep.
$330 million in that times in a few months times, man. So.
And listen, every commercial break, anytime somebody scores, catches the ball, they pan to Taylor Swift. They had her as doing a fucking swag surf in there, which she looked horrible, by the way.
She brought several articles of like, hey, what is this new funky move the kids are doing? Because Taylor Swift, shit been around for 20 years, though.
Yeah, which is disgusting, by the way, man. Respect black culture. But with that being said, do you agree that Taylor Swift right now is the only one that can move that needle in terms of sports in the face and just like showing up and getting the revenue stream to go towards somewhere like that?
I think it's very few that would even get that much camera time. I mean, folks gotta understand. Anybody that has watched a football game this season has been sick of seeing Taylor. That's how much camera time she's getting.
Yeah, she damn.
This shit has diverted attention away from the players that have scored, just to show Taylor Swift hugging Pat Mahomes' damn wife. I mean, the Beyonce comparison. I mean, come on. I don't think Beyonce has the level of influence or power that people have given her.
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen that. I mean, album sales, ticket sales. I mean, whatever metric you want to use. I don't know if it's possible because we haven't seen Beyonce outside of Jay-Z. But
I don't know. Her ticket sales for her last tour was going crazy.
So was Taylor Swift's.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
It was touring at the same time.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was on the news that, hey, Taylor Swift's coming to town to the fucking Georgia Dome. They did the same shit for Beyonce. They made the same announcement.
Yeah,
Traffic's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
There's 3 shows in the next week.
Yeah, that shit was disgusting.
It was horrible.
That shit was disgusting.
So I don't know. I think Taylor Swift's stardom is
ridiculous at this point.
I don't know about the Michael Jackson comparison.
Nobody's ever going to be on the...
Yeah, I think that's a little silly, but I think we might be able to get a if Kim Kardashian started dating
Patrick Mahomes,
Lamar Jackson, some shit. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I'm just saying that would be crazy. That would be. I mean, for God's sake, Kim Kardashian got an NBA partnership, so
yeah,
she's pretty big. I don't know. I don't know about the Beyonce thing. I think the story with Beyonce would probably be bigger if she divorced Jay-Z and started dating
somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that would be a storyline in itself. But just the fact that it would be Beyonce at the game, I don't know if she's getting that much camera time. You talking about a majority white people. I mean, come on, bro.
So to me, it's a white sport.
It's very much a white sport. The owners are white. Fans are white. They sit in the snow, all this shit. Yeah, they buying the tickets. They buying the gear head to toe. I'm not saying black people don't. I'm just saying the numbers aren't even as far as
So in pure stardom, outside of this football, do you think that Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce at this point?
I think that's solely based on demographic. I don't think I can outwardly say Beyonce. I don't think Beyonce is a bigger star than Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I think in the entertainment business, Beyonce is more iconic.
Yes, very much so.
I think that's totally separate from talking about just the level of recognizability and superstardom. Because I mean, that's like comparing Snoop Dogg to Jay-Z. Everybody knows who the fuck Snoop Dogg is as far as popularity.
Okay.
He never had a level of acclaim and iconic
as Jay-Z. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think Snoop Dogg is the most famous rapper ever.
Right. So I think that's what I would compare it as. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's calling Taylor Swift the greatest performer ever, the greatest catalog. None of that shit is coming into play.
Okay.
But she moving them tickets, bro.
She is moving them tickets.
$1 million in a week for an old ass album is. I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's just
nice.
You listen to it?
A couple bangers on there.
Oh, you like that? You will. Yeah, man. I'm saying she's a great white hope.
I like Shake It Off. Come on now.
I'm good on that.
What's your stance? You ain't said nothing.
My stance is well, here's the thing. I'm not the biggest football fan, but I do watch football.
Okay.
2, I am tired of seeing Taylor Swift at any point in time.
Okay.
Don't. But to an extent, I do agree. Just because, again, she is the great white hope. Literally, though she like you said, she's selling 1 million in a week. They stopped Ticketmaster. They had to stop Ticketmaster from selling her tickets at one point in time because at one point you seen tickets for $99,000. That was fucking sick. Like, I don't know if Ticketmaster just scamming niggas.
Tickets was TBD.
Yeah.
How much you got?
Exactly. So
That's
it
how
was
expensive
like, which was fucking sick. So I mean,
there's mortgage in their house on this.
so to me, like that's like, especially in relevancy now. Don't get me wrong. Now, maybe if Beyonce was because I don't even think Beyonce is at her peak of where she was at one point.
Yeah, I think you made the argument that she's not.
She's not at her peak. So I mean, I think that if you take it back to when Beyonce may be at her peak and she was going around, and then maybe I think the conversation right now. But again, I agree with the part of Beyonce is a legend. She's an icon. She's been doing this and she's cemented in where she's at.
Yeah. Taylor
Swift is still climbing and she's bigger than she can ever be right now.
Yeah. And
she has the fans to back it. She has the support. She fucking dropped the movie the same time Beyonce did. To me, that's balls. So to me, that's nuts that you think like, all right, cool. I'm not only gonna tour when Beyonce tours. I'm going to drop something. I'm gonna drop a movie when Beyonce.
With her,
immediately. Like, we're gonna go toe to toe and we're gonna see what happens. And so, I mean, they both did great. Shout out to both of the ladies, but Taylor Swift right now is moving the needle for any fucking thing that she does.
That's a fact.
And it just happened that it'd be the Kansas City Chiefs with arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in a short span of time.
The greatest tight end of all time. She's not just dating a regular dude. She's dating the most decorated tight end.
Yeah.
Fuck the talent, the most accomplished and decorated tight end in the history.
He just passed Jerry West?
Just passed Jerry
for
West.
the most receiving yards in the
most touchdowns post. Come on, dog. It's different.
Yeah. So
it's different. So I mean, hey, I don't think Shannon was wrong. I don't think people's I don't think folks is getting on this. That backlash is unwarranted.
Very much so, and I think. But you know where the backlash come from?
It's a race thing for sure. It's a race thing. It's gonna be the black woman saying, "Oh, you like why you date white women or why like." It's gonna ignore the reality of that Taylor Swift is a mega fucking star.
Superstar.
You cannot avoid that conversation. And NFL been around 100 years. Everybody's talking about Taylor Swift. So.
Correct. But we can get away from music now. I see you put something here. This is new to me.